Hello everyone, welcome to the new video. Today's topic is pivot table. So what is pivot table? It is a table of values which are having aggregation of groups of individual values from your main table, and these aggregations or summaries of the data groups are useful for summarizing or analyzing your data and answer some very interesting question for the data analysis part. So basically it allows to reorganize your data and look at it from different angle, because you are having a very large data set, and pivot table helps you to take groups from that main table, and from that groups you can analyze that okay, which dimensions are increasing, which dimensions are increasing, what I have to take actions, so all that. And it is a separate table from the main table, and it helps in calculating, summarizing and analyzing your data. So our main data for today's video, it is having country name, customer invoice number, invoice date, sales representative. Means this is a kind of sales data. So the very first thing you should do before creating pivot table is to change your data range into a table. So pressing Control A, Control T, and turning it into a table. Now it's a table. So now for inserting pivot table, we have to go to Insert, Pivot Table, and from table range. From external is to create a pivot table from external data source which you have to import. So here we are taking from table range. So now this pivot table from table or range window asks you to opt between new worksheet or existing worksheet. So it's better always to take it on the new worksheet, because it will give more space and more clarity. So this is the look which you get when you press on create pivot table. So this is a pivot table area where your data will be displayed, and this is the pivot table fields in which you have to search and take the required fields in the row, column, filter values. Okay, so now coming to our data, we are having country, and we are having gross amount which customers have spent. So we will be seeing which country has the maximum sales. So for that we have to take country in the row column. So when we take country, we have to drag it over here in the row column, and here the distinct values of all the countries are visible over here. So now coming to the gross thing, this is the gross amount which they have spent, the customers have spent. So if we take the gross values in the value column, here your pivot table is made. Your first pivot table is here available. So you can analyze this, which country has done the maximum sale, which country has done the least sale, and all. Let's assume if we take it the sum of gross in the column, then it will create a table like this. All the distinct value of the gross total are placed in the column. So we don't want this kind of table because it is too unmanageable and not required also. So we are taking in the value column only. So coming to our table, these numbers are in the decimal and they are also not having the currency. So what we can do, we can right click on the number and format cell, going to currency, changing it to dollars, and putting the decimal places to 0, pressing OK, and now you can see that it is completely in dollars, and it is not having any decimal points also. So now we have changed our data in the currency symbols and without decimal, so it is in proper format. Next thing what we can do is, we have got that which country has how much of the sum total of all the gross revenue generated. Next thing we can do, that let's check which product is having how much sale in each country. So for that there is a product code option which we can put it in the let's say we are putting it in the row column. So here we can see that Argentina has done sale of product number 3 and 5, and this is the amount. And likewise, every country is showing the amount of the product with product code, that how much sale is done. So it is very cumbersome and it is not very proper. So we can put it in the column. So now it is quite understandable. We have put it in the product code and now it is quite looking decent. We can see it in a one shot that Argentina is having product code number 3 sale is this much and product code 5 sale is this much and grand total is this. So likewise we can see every country's amount, that yeah, they have done. France has done product code 1 sale this much, 2 sale this much, 3, 4, 5, and they are not having any sale of product code 6. So here you can see that this table is having two grand totals. One is the country wise total, which is showing all the sale in each country, and this is the product code wise total, each product code's total sale in all the countries, and this is the total sale of all the countries with all the products. So in this way you can summarize your data very wisely. And now removing this field, we are back to our pivot table 1. Let's see, if you don't want the total, you want the number of orders, you want the number of you want the count of the orders or count of the gross totals. So you can click over here and you will get a value field setting. So in this value field setting window you can see there are many options. So if you want the count of all the orders, you can get it over here. So pressing, so here is an option when we are going on the count. Here is an option that you can say that we don't want any currency, none, and then you will not see any this kind of symbol. So here you can find that Argentina is having 18 orders, Australia is having 13 orders, and all. We can go for the average value field setting and average. So the average amount of order is this. So you can choose the value field as per your need, what you want to summarize, what you want to analyze. You can do it by that as well. Let's see summarize value by. So here you can get the same thing which we have done over there. Instead of going on the value field and value field setting, you can get it by summarize value option also. So pressing OK will give me the average and all. So this was all about the basic pivot table, how to generate it, how to get the values. We will be seeing some advanced options in the next video. Hope you find this video helpful. If so, do subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching this video. Thank you.